Hey Glass Fusion peeps, it's Jen, and on today's video I'll be showing you how to make this framed floral design. You will be using almost all the major glass tools, including the strip cutter, grip cutters, running pliers, nippers, and the grinders. To start, you're going to cut out the frame. You'll need twice as many pieces of the frame because we're going to do a full fuse and we don't want the frame to pull in too much. We want to keep it at this 1 inch thickness. So I cut out 4 9-inch by 1-inch strips using the strip cutter, and then another 4 6 by 1-inch strips. Glue the first layer of the frame down to your kiln paper. The second layer, you're going to kind of put it on in an opposite direction, covering those cut lines so that when it fuses, it becomes one and you no longer see those lines. Then sketch out your design directly onto the kiln paper. Cut out your stems and petals as close as you can to the shape using the grip cutters, and then grind down to get a more accurate shape. You can refer back to some of the earlier films that Sarah created showing you how to use the grinders. Once you've cut out your pieces, you can then glue them into place. Just a side note, we're actually gluing down our pieces and working front to back. So what is touching the kiln paper in this layer is actually going to be the front of your piece. So you want to put your petals down first and then layer your greens, your leaves and stems, everything kind of behind, so that your flowers are pushed out in front after your final fuse. You can see here I stuck the stem in between the 2 layers of the frame. This way you won't see the green on the outside of the frame. I did this for some of the stems in this first full fuse, but because we're doing more firings, it really doesn't become necessary. But I thought it would just be nice to see the frame instead of the stems on the outside. Continue to add your stems and leaves. I've also added some clear strips that will attach the flowers to the top of the frame. That way everything's sort of connected throughout the whole piece, keeping it solid even though there's a lot of open space. Once you have everything in place, make sure every piece of glass is glued down to the kiln paper. Then go ahead and set this to be fired full fuse. Well, this was the end of the first video. Next week I'll show you what it looks like after its first full fuse and the additional firings you'll need to complete this piece. Thanks for watching. Bye.